Brutal Barracuda, a Sniper Elite channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're only about 2 weeks away from the launch of Sniper Elite 5, so I thought it'd be a great time to make a video of everything we know about Sniper Elite 5 so far. Now there are well over 100 different things in this video, so I'm going to make it a bit of a quick fire video so it doesn't get too long. And now that's all been said, let's just get it on! We can now aim in first person when using sidearms and secondaries. Kill cams are no longer reserved for rifles, with sidearms and secondaries now able to trigger kill cams as well. There are now zip lines to help us traverse the map. There are multiple insertion points to the missions once you unlock them. You now have the option to knock out enemies instead of killing them during melee takedowns. Knocked out enemies remain knocked out for the whole mission or until another soldier wakes them up. Any enemies still knocked out when you finish a mission will award you bonus XP. You can now hide up to 2 bodies in chests to keep them hidden. We now have fully customizable rifles, secondaries and sidearms. The devs have stated there are over 200 different attachments in the game. The devs have also stated there are over 5 million weapon combinations in the game. You need to discover and interact with workbenches to unlock bundles of attachments. There are 3 workbenches in each mission: a pistol workbench, a secondary workbench and a rifle workbench. The attachments that you unlock will depend on the type of workbench you interact with. When modifying your rifle, if you add a big magazine, a big scope and a big silencer, your mobility will be reduced. This includes your movement speed. You can now view pros and cons of your weapon as well as advanced stats. You can now see the audible range of your weapons. There are 5 types of special ammo: subsonic ammo for reducing your audible range, armor piercing ammo for taking out vehicles and getting penetration kills, non-lethal wooden tipped ammo for rendering enemies unconscious, soft point ammo which is very effective against flesh and can apply the bleed effect, and match ammo which greatly increases your gun muzzle velocity, which is great for long range shots. The kill cams now show which type of ammo is equipped. The kill cams can be slowed down or sped up on the fly, and you are also able to move the camera. Rifles, secondaries and sidearms can all equip special ammo. You can remove the scope from rifles and just use the iron sights. You can add bayonets to your rifle which increase the takedown range. Bayonets are also required to take down any elite enemies from the front. There is now a night vision scope that can be unlocked. Silencers and subsonic ammo can be used together to lower your audible range even further. There is a new decoy item that can be used to attract enemies, and any enemies that shoot at it will become tagged. There is now a shoe mine, which is a non-lethal trap. In the build I played there was no trip mines or S-mines, but in the reveal trailer we can clearly see an S-mine exploding, so who knows. Also in the build I played there was 18 weapons. The rifles are the Springfield, the SREM, the Gvir, the Carabiner, the M1A carbine and the RSC 1918. The secondaries were the Thompson, the Wellgun, the MP40, the STG44, the Sten gun and the Type 100. And the sidearms were the M1911, the Welrod, the Webley, the Mab Model D, the Luger and the Japanese Type 14 Nambu. Other weapons that we know are in the game are the Panzerfaust and the PCB-39 anti-tank rifle. Rebellion recently released this image, so we know the Lee Enfield is coming. Whether it's in the base game or the season pass remains to be seen. The unlimited rocks from Sniper Elite 4 have been replaced by a limited amount of bottles. Throwing bottles at an enemy can knock them out. Bottles can have a fuse attached that attracts enemies after a short delay. TNT can now have a 30-second timer added. MG turrets make a return and you can use them yourself. There are a total of 27 skills in the game for campaign and survival. Unlike Sniper Elite 4, most of these skills work on authentic difficulty. And again, unlike Sniper Elite 4, all weapon upgrades work on authentic difficulty. And once more, unlike Sniper Elite 4, you can now see your objectives on the map when playing in Authentic. Speaking of difficulty, Marksman has been renamed Sharpshooter, Authentic Plus has been removed, and the new difficulty Civilian, which is very easy, has been added. There has been no mention of Overwatch mode, nor are there any Overwatch trophies, so I think it's safe to assume Overwatch has been removed. You can now sabotage vehicle engines to create a sound mask, or use a grenade to booby trap them. The radio operators from Sniper Elite 4 have been removed, and in their place we have alarms around the map that any enemy can run up to and activate. Once the alarm is activated, it will alert nearby troops, then you will have a limited amount of time to destroy the alarm or reinforcements will arrive. The devs have stated that the biggest maps in Sniper Elite 4 were about 600 meters square. In Sniper Elite 5, they're about 1000 meters square. Like Sniper Elite V2 Remastered, we now have photo mode in Sniper Elite 5. Satchel charges now take up space in your inventory. You can now tag enemies with just your sniper scope, but using your binoculars to tag them will give you more information and make the tag last longer. Active reload has been added. When you reload, if you press the reload button again at the correct time, you will reload your weapon faster. Focus mode has also been added. When activated, you will be able to see the outline of any nearby enemies through surfaces. You now have the ability to roll whilst prone. The minimap no longer shows the exact location of enemies unless they are either tagged, firing, or if you're in focus mode. When taking cover in a doorway, you can now switch sides of the door with a simple button press. Carl will automatically enter cover when approaching anything that can be used as cover. Also, when aiming at the edge of cover, Carl no longer sticks his whole body out like in previous Sniper Elites. There are 8 missions in the base game. There are 19 collectibles per mission. The 5 types of collectibles are personal letters, classified documents, hidden items, stone eagles, and workbenches. The game is set in France and takes place before and after D-Day. Picking up any found weapon no longer replaces a weapon from your loadout. Instead, it goes into a temporary weapon slot and is dropped as soon as you switch weapons. The only way to change your loadout during a mission is to visit a workbench. You can now pick locks to access new areas or items. There are various tools which can be found around the map, such as the crowbar, which is used for opening certain containers, and bolt cutters, which allow you to destroy padlocks instead of picking them. Speaking of padlocks, if you have armor piercing rounds, that will also destroy them. You are able to peek through spy holes and tag any enemies you see. Certain doors and windows can be opened. Shoulder aim has been fixed to prevent you from remaining hidden whilst shooting around a corner. Tagged enemies now show if they will hear the sound of your shot, indicated by a dark exclamation mark. There seems to be a lot more types of vehicles in this game. We already know the King Tiger is in the game, as well as armoured cars. But in the mission I played, there was motorcycle sidecars, transport trucks, Kubelwagens. There was even a Mercedes-Benz. On the nighttime missions, the spotlights from Sniper Elite 3 make a return, and enemies now carry flashlights. This is the main antagonist, Obergruppenführer Abelard Moller. Marie Chevalier from Zombie Army makes her first Sniper Elite appearance. You receive experience points for uncovering new areas of the map. There is now an end of mission field report to show how you did. This icon here, which is similar to a sound mask icon, only smaller, indicates that you are in a loud area, which reduces the enemy's hearing ability a small amount. If you are in a sound mask, then the enemy will not hear the sound of your shot. But if you are not in a sound mask, but the enemy is, they will still not hear the sound of your shot. Wounding the arms of enemies will make them switch to their sidearm. Just like Sniper Elite 4, survival is still 12 waves and 4 command posts. A game of survival will now automatically save after every 3 waves. Each survival map has 4 operations, which is basically 4 variations of the locations of the command posts. In co-op, you can now share items and ammo as well as heal each other. There is now a setting to allow your co-op partner to respawn instead of ending the mission when they die. For the first time in Sniper Elite, the campaign and multiplayer progressions are separate from one another. Attachments must be unlocked in single player and again in multiplayer. Attachments that are unlocked in single player cannot be used in multiplayer, and vice versa. Every single attachment in multiplayer has its own challenge to unlock it, giving you over 200 challenges. Multiplayer now has specializations which give you access to unique skill trees. Everyone has the sniper specialization, but then can add another specialization alongside it. The 4 specializations are Assault, Scout, Medic and Engineer. Online multiplayer has been upped from 12 players to now support 16 players. There is a new online multiplayer mode called Squad Match, which is a 4v4v4v4 mode. There is now a communication wheel in multiplayer, so those who are not using voice comms can still communicate with the team. You can now be incapacitated in multiplayer instead of outright dying, giving your team a chance to revive you and deny the other team points. You now lose points from your personal score in multiplayer when dying. Multiplayer now has supply drops which contain special loot to fight over. In Sniper Elite 5, Rebellion has introduced invasion mode, similar to the Souls games, which allow another player to invade your campaign as an Axis sniper. The invading sniper can go pretty much anywhere on the map. The invading player's loadout is restricted to Axis equipment only. The invading player can even invade someone's co-op campaign, making it a 2v1. But 2 snipers can never invade a co-op game together. Once the invader kills the allied player, the remaining allied player has a certain amount of time to find and kill the invader, or they lose the invasion. You can unlock new things for your invasion loadout by successfully invading and killing the allied sniper. The invasion difficulty is based on the host's difficulty, so whichever difficulty the allied player is playing on, that is the difficulty that the invader must play on. The invader gets notified when the allied player completes an objective. The invading player can tag German soldiers. If any of those tagged German soldiers spot the allied player, their location will become known to the invader. The invading player also has a stay sharp ability that will increase the spotting speed of nearby Germans. The invader can unlock a standard German infantry skin, which I will be using to the best of my ability to pretend to be an enemy AI. Currently, you can only invade random people, but Rebellion have said they may add a friends option in the future. This friend option will remain my #1 most wanted feature, and I really hope Rebellion add it in. Invasion mode is always optional and can be switched off, but you do receive bonus XP just for having invasion mode enabled. Once the invasion has ended, there will be an option for a rematch. The game will auto-save your campaign when you are invaded. Then once the invader or the allied player dies, you will have the option to load that save to just before you were invaded and carry on as normal, so you have nothing to lose. The allied player can use phones dotted around the maps during an invasion to locate the invading sniper, but using these phones too often can compromise your own position. The allied player has the option to kick the invader, but doing so will always award the win to the invader. There are a total of 54 achievements/trophies in the game. Of those 54, there are only 4 online trophies. 2 for invasion, 1 for multiplayer and 1 for survival. There will be multiple season passes, and season 1 will contain the following: 2 DLC missions, 6 weapon packs, 2 weapon skin packs and 2 character skin packs. If you do not wish to buy the season pass, you will still be able to purchase all of these separately. If you pre-order the standard version of the game, you will get access to the Target Führer DLC mission. And if you pre-order the deluxe edition, which includes the first season pass, You will receive the Target Fury DLC mission and the P1938 suppressed pistol. The crouch running introduced in Sniper Elite 4 has been removed, but in Sniper Elite 5 the normal crouch movement is slightly faster. The entire game is now fully cross-platform, so you can play with friends on a different system. Snipers now apply a bleed effect when they hit you, which will slowly drain your life until you apply a bandage. You can now self-revive in Sniper Elite 5 if you have the required skill and a spare medikit. Okay guys, that's pretty much everything I can think of that we know about Sniper Elite 5 so far. Personally, what I would love to see is some actual gameplay of Invasion Mode, so hopefully we'll get a look at that before the game launches in a few weeks. Be sure to let me know in the comments section how you think Sniper Elite 5 is shaping up and whether or not you'll be picking up the game on launch day. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. It really does help the channel to grow. This is a dedicated Sniper Elite channel, so hit the subscribe button to be kept up to date on all things Sniper Elite, and I will see you guys in the next video!
Brutal Barracuda, a Sniper Elite channel.